Let's now take a look at compound inequalities. So when we have two inequalities, they can be combined to create a range of values for the term in the middle. If x is both larger than a and less than or equal to b, we see that we can combine these statements to get one single statement. X is larger than a, x is greater than a, x is less than or equal to b. So that means x is the range of values with an empty circle above a and a filled circle above b. Just like this. And again, this is called a compound inequality, and it is represented, as you see, with a line that has circles on both ends, and either circle can be empty or filled based on the expression. Right? We don't have to have two empty or two filled circles. Either can be empty or filled based on our expression. Right? If these were actual values, we would have -4 or 5 or whatever it happens to be. So this would represent x is greater than -4 and less than or equal to +5. All of these values here represent what x can equal. So how would we draw the number line for compound inequality? Let's use the example we were just taking a look at. -4 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 5. So step 1, let's first deal with the smaller value in the compound, which is -4. So we place an empty circle, since it does not equal -4. Place an empty circle above -4 on the number line. Step 2, draw the circle for the other end of the expression, so it would be +5. So we place a filled circle above 5 on the number line. And then step 3, we connect the circles with a straight line. So draw the circle that represents the smaller value in the inequality. Draw the circle that represents the largest value in the inequality. And then draw a straight line to connect those two circles. Let's do some practice. Draw a number line to represent each inequality. Question number 1. -2 is less than x, which is less than 7. Question number 2. 4 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 6. Question number 3. -5 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to -1. In question number 4, -3 is less than or equal to x, and 8 is greater than x. Pause the video, solve these questions, and then press play when you are ready. Question number 1 was -2 is less than x, which is less than 7. So step 1, we want to represent the smallest value in the inequality, which is -2. So we place an empty circle above -2 on the number line. It is empty because it is less than, but not equal to. So this cannot equal -2. Step 2, we then draw a circle to represent the larger value in the inequality, which is +7. Since x cannot equal +7, the circle is empty above 7. And then step 3, we connect these two circles with a straight line. So this would be the answer to question number 1. Question number 2, we had 4 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 6. So step 1, we want to draw a circle to represent the smallest value in the compound, which is +4. So we place an empty circle above 4 on the number line. Step 2, represent the largest value in the compound. Since x can equal 6, we place a filled circle above 6 on the number line. And then the last step, connect the circles with a straight line. So this would be the number line for the compound. 4 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 6. All right, x is all the values in between, including 6, but not including 4. Question number 3. You were given -5 is less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to -1. Step 1, place a filled circle above -5 on the number line. It is filled since we have equal to, so it can equal -5. Step 2, we want to represent the larger value, which is x is equal to -1. So since it can equal it, we place a filled circle above -1 on the number line. And then step 3, connect the circles with a straight line. So this would be our answer to question number 3. And then lastly, for question number 4, we were given 2 different expressions. -3 is less than or equal to x, and 8 is greater than x. So the first step is actually to create a compound inequality by combining these 2 expressions. Since we know x is larger than a particular value and x is less than 8, so it's smaller than a particular value, if we turn this one around, if we turn this expression around, we get x is less than 8, x is less than 8, and x is greater than -3. So we can combine those, and we see x is greater than -3, and it is less than 8. So we have a compound inequality here. And now we can proceed as we normally would. So step 2 in this case, place a filled circle above -3 on the number line. It is filled since it can equal. Step 3, place an empty circle above 8 on the number line. Since x is less than 8, it cannot be filled since it cannot equal 8. And then the last step, step 4, connect the circles with a straight line. So this would be the answer to question number 4.